Hey there, Seymour here at MAGFAST, and I'm just out running some quick early morning errands, and I thought I would give you a quick update with just 3 weeks to go until the launch of these fantastic new products. June the 26th, that is, Thursday, June the 26th, we're gonna just go live for a little short, famous for our very long broadcast. We're gonna do a quick short one just summarizing the new products, and then we're gonna have some fantastic launch offers. I read somewhere the other day, I think it's brilliant. Price is what you pay, value is what we get. I think we're going to do really well for both. If you're holding some mag bucks at the moment, the prices are certainly going to be fantastic. If you are holding, whether or not you're holding mag bucks, the value is going to be off the charts, because I'm so pleased with these new products. We'll talk more about it on the day, but just the quality is phenomenal. I don't know if you saw the little web video I did the other day, talking about the precision with which the CNC engineering is going on, like each of the parts that's forged out of aluminum alloy, stamped out, and then put onto a CNC machine and refined to 10 microns, which is the same as the control mechanism, the timing mechanism on a Rolex watch. So we're talking about amazing precision in the production of these products. Electronics are great. They're actually upgraded. I'll give you the details when we meet on that Thursday, or if not, then we'll summarize it in videos and web pages and so on after that. But this is it, folks. This is the moment. It's been a very long journey. Some folks watching this have been with us for, it's embarrassing how long. But we're finally meeting the moment now, and we are in production with these truly world-class products. Like right now, they're either being made or on the pre-production ramp, where all of the parts are being assembled. So we're doing it, and we're going to be shipping. We've spoken about this before, but the business of manufacturing things and then shipping them takes so much longer than you would think. It's ridiculous. I'm just saying, when everything's going completely according to plan, it takes a long time. The general rule is from when you place the order to when it arrives, and this is something that's already been previously manufactured. Everything's working fine. Everybody knows what they're doing. The first run takes way longer, and we're on the first run. But to reorder a product is typically 4 months from start to finish, and that's if there isn't craziness going on at the docks or whatever. So we're in production now, shipping, I want to say late September, early Q4, certainly in plenty of time for Christmas. And have a think about it when you come to take a look at the new products. Have a think about that. Those folks who purchased Lux, our beautiful cables, and we've got Lux Pro coming out now. We're going to be offering Lux Pro on the 26th and beyond. Those folks who had Lux came back again and again. The average purchase of Lux is 5, so that gives you some indication of how much people love the products that we make when they actually get them in their hands. And so if we set aside the sins of the past, we're going to have Lux Pro now. I've been using it for a few months. It's just phenomenal. It's this fantastic thickness. You might have seen the video where we demo towing a car with it. There's this fantastic strength and this beautiful kind of curviness to it, and just crazy amounts of power and strength. 240 watts is the very top of the USB-C standard at the moment. It's way more power than most laptops need. And even the laptops that take 240 watts haven't switched over to USB-C yet. So this is truly the cable for the next kind of decade and beyond. We called it the everything, everywhere, all at once cable. And it's truly that. For data as well, 10 gigabits per second is enough to just run multiple screens, super fast hard drives, daisy chaining and everything. Fantastic cable. We've got a great PowerBrick Pro with 140 watts. This is kind of a simpler looking unit. If I'm honest, we had the design was done by a company that specializes in those bricks, both the external design and the electronics. But it's a super premium one, and we decided to source that so that we could focus our efforts on AirPro, the new wireless charging standard. This is the piece that everybody wants everywhere. Just trust me on this. If you move to wireless charging, where you just put your phone, I have one here in the car, couldn't find a good one, so I made one myself. But you just take your phone, I can't demo it now because I'm actually speaking to you on my phone, but you take your phone, you just put it down and it just snaps magnetically on. I haven't charged with a cable in quite a while on my phone, because I just have these magnetic ones wherever I need them, in the car, on my desk, down in the little studio where we shoot the videos, in the kitchen, by the bed, in the den, in the hall, all over the place. Super convenient, super safe, and pretty fast. It's never going to be quite as fast as wired charging, but if we're honest, most of the time you don't need a super fast charge. You just need a super convenient charge, and when they're convenient, you just pop it on. You do 10 minutes of charging here, 5 minutes of charging there, and I'm just going to make a phone call. I'll put it on the stand, maybe do a video conference with it on the charging stand. So AirPro is this beautiful heavyweight. I'll do the demo for you again. You need weight in a magnetic charging stand. You need some weight, and pretty much all of the competition, if you put your phone on and you lift it off, the stand lifts up in the air. It's ridiculous. It's just what were they thinking? But that's the way most of the industry is. They're trying to save costs. They're made out of thin plastic and so on. So we've just decided to go the other way, go against the crowd, and make these really fantastic, super high quality products, as I say, engineered to within. I'm pointing at my watch because that's where you would wear a Rolex if you had one. I actually have an old one my grandmother gave me for my 21st birthday. I'll probably pull it out for the demo. But yeah, go for this sort of super high quality, machined to 10 microns, 1/2500th of an inch. Unbelievable. And yeah, so we're going to focus on the stand, and then there's this incredible database that we've made, this hub that goes right underneath Air. It's a hub for data, all right, that's also can serve as a base for Air, so we're calling it database. And this is just, you can, if you want to plug in a screen, if you want to have a wired connection, and plug in an Ethernet connection. So this is great for a desk, or actually, if you think about it, for any of the places that you might put a charging stand. Have this there. You can plug in other peripherals if you want to. Throw in a laptop. It's also going to support 140 watts, so you'll be able to bring 140 watts of power from the brick into your database. That'll allow you to connect all kinds of other things, let's say screens, Ethernet, mice, keyboards, all those kinds of things. There, if you want it, like most of the time, I don't know about you, but most of mine are going to sit there kind of ready to take stuff most of the time, rather than having a whole nest of things into it. But in the office, I'll probably have a bit of a nest. In fact, I may have two, one kind of hidden away that has all of the wires going into it, and then one on my desk so that it's kind of always at the ready. But anyway, database is fantastic, and I think this is the first time I've said this in public, but I've been struggling in the studio, where we shoot the more formal videos. I've been struggling in the studio recently with it's kind of amazing to me that I've been struggling, but plugging multiple cameras in. Had this really high-powered hub, cost hundreds and hundreds of dollars. It was almost $400, I think, from one of the top brand names in the industry. And yet, if you plug in more than 2 cameras, the cameras would slow down and stutter and so on. Plugged in Database Pro, no problem at all. 4 cameras, high def, absolutely fantastic. So Database Pro is fantastic as well. It's maybe not a product that you were previously thinking of getting, but I think you're going to love it and want it to go with AirPro. So that's the lineup. Couldn't be more excited about it. It's just 3 weeks to go. June, as I say, June the 26th. We'll do it in the afternoon. So in the meantime, if you haven't, go to magfast.com/magbucks. That's M-A-G. This guy's just turning left here. MAGBUCKS. From the link that we send you, or you can just go there. If you just go there, the website won't know who you are necessarily, so you might have to put in your email to look it up. But see how many MagBucks you've got, because when we do the launch, as I say, the value is going to be fantastic. If you pay for the whole thing in cash, the value is going to be fantastic. If you have MagBucks, it's just going to be even better. And we'll talk more about that closer to the time. But you want to know how many MagBucks you've got, because this is the chance to use up a whole bunch of them. You have to throw in a little bit of cash as well because of the way the MagBuck settlement was done. But I think you're going to be really thrilled and really proud that you've stuck with us through all of this time. So this is Seymour saying thank you so much. Please like this, hit subscribe and follow and those things. It makes a huge difference to our ability to, the more people who are following when we do these launches, the better they go, the better the cash situation, the faster we're able to move, and the better we're able to serve you. So please hit like and subscribe and share with folks who you think might be interested in watching the guy sitting in his car for 12 minutes talking about something he's very passionate about.